Aloha to my brothers over in Hawaii. And I know a few, they come over and watch. Mahala. I'm just going to be blunt this morning. Not at you guys, but listen up. These people are wicked. You have individuals, and I know you're pretty hip to it, but I just want to break it down my way. I've done it for a number of years since I was in the military. I've been saying there are people who are in the military, who are in the government, who are not the same as you. They're bad. They're evil. They're not evil. They're not they're the epitome of evil. They're not really evil, trust me. You only have a handful of people talking about the bodies and Marines who have been silenced about the bodies they found shot. Remember I was telling you about the 20-year war? There were certain places and certain people who were killed, and they weren't killed by insurgents. They walked upon something, and certain individuals who are highly trained. It's not about being motivated or not. And they're selected because they're dead. They're hitmen, like the people that killed Kennedy. The idiots of us all. And they're trained up. They use your equipment, some better stuff. They're healthy. They don't eat what you eat. They get to communicate with things, and they have no. It's not about respect, y'all. It's they don't see you. They don't recognize you. You know. When you look at Chicago, all those little brothers and sisters running around killing each other. I know somebody said somebody was doing a video on they making peace. King yelling. I don't care about that. First of all, if a lot of you weren't scared to die, you would have been out there and already made the peace, or found a way, or done something about it. Y'all still believe in it's not my problem. It's a policing problem. I'm sorry, but the police are not there to protect nor serve. Now you have the individuals who really believe in that. No, and that's good. Because like I said, you have the good ones. Like I said, you have well over I don't know if you can Google it. You have hundreds of CIA officers who were about the right thing, believed in their job, and the enemy was within the ranks. You know what happened in Hawaii? They're showing more and more footage. Air Force aircraft flying overhead, zapping buildings. I mean, you have houses that burnt down, and all around them, no house burned down at all. I mean, evaporated. Aluminum does not burn in any kind of forest fire. There's no fire other than, unless you reach 1200 Celsius, which is about 11 something Celsius, 12 to 1300 degrees. Aluminum. I'm an aluminum welder, people. All right, and the fumes alone are deadly, but you cannot just melt aluminum. You can't do it in the oven. You can't do it on your stove. You can't do it in a campfire. It just won't happen. Heavy metals. 2,000 children didn't report to school. 2,000. When I tell you that Oprah and all these individuals are wicked, they put on a big vaudeville show for you, and then well enacted. They became professionals over in Germany and later on in New York and New Jersey and in California. And you know who I'm talking about. And everywhere else. And yet people are still clamoring to see these individuals. It's disturbingly sad. But what it is also meant for you to see it so that way it can build some fear up in you. And you know what happens if fear is built up in you? You stress. You wake up in the middle of the night with heart palpitations beating in your head. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to clear your mind. Nobody to sit there and say, look, take it easy, because you can't listen to them. Because right now you're increasing your distress. People, you have to see everything for what it is, and you have to manifest your own different destiny. I love y'all, man. Without y'all wouldn't be no me. You dig what I'm saying? I want to give women powerful babies. Too many women are ignorant. They think they seek pleasure. They don't even know what pleasure is. I gotta eat something. I got back. I think I chatted with Snoo and 2 other people, Big Jers. Not chatted, but you know, message and stuff. I went to bed early. And for the right reasons. The season's about to change. Well, it's manipulated. Because it's really not the season, you know, but that's another program. And I woke up at roughly I fell asleep for about 2-3 hours, I think. And I woke up. Listen to this. I woke up. I think it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I think I might have looked at the chat with the brothers and sister Tolo. Navi removed herself, whatever. You know, that's she'll grow. She'll get stronger than that. She's still a love sister. And I heard the weirdest thunder. The weirdest thunder and lightning. It was not thunder and lightning, people. So I said, let me get up. I walked outside and I smelled something burning. But it wasn't like what you would think. Now, it's raining, mind you. It's not a mildew for those who fought fires and been around houses that have been burnt down. They hosing it down with the, you know. No, it was something I remembered in the military. I just walked back in, went right back upstairs, laid in the bed, butt naked, and went to sleep. I was up for about 2-3 hours. Because, you know, when I go out, I'm walking around out there with shorts and a tank top in the rain, y'all. I had rubber bottom kung fu shows, no socks, just, you know, out there in the rain, just walking around. Whatever it is coming down, I don't care. I don't fret about it. Y'all need to get to that state. Stop being fearful. Something happens, you should be in a better place, a position to know that you're gonna go and be a witness to things. You may have a choice, implication-wise, to return. It might be 1,000,000 years away. I can't say. What I'm saying is, a lot of people share information, but they're not allowing you to build yourself up. Your interior, as well as your exterior, is important. But the exterior, that's even your joints and all that is exterior, because that's outside of who you are, actually. You're not your name. You know, I was having a small debate. I wasn't debating, but this guy was Pelskin was debating me about surnames. I said, they're not yours. They come from us. It doesn't matter what you think, bro. You be right where you're at, and you accept, you laugh, ha, ha, ha. Just don't cross the line, because I will punch you. And I had to tell him like this, because I will knock you out. You cross the line, and if you even go beyond that, because you're a little, because right now we're dealing with the perversions of the mind, I'll put you down too. And I said it just kind of like that and everything. I said, without no advocating for violence or anything, I let him know exactly where I stood. You know, we have the castle doctrine here in Arizona as well. If you take something personal and you carry out, you act like you're a threat, or you even move like you're threatening, I'll put your ass down. And just like those individuals, I don't sleep on the trigger. I don't sleep with a knife in my hand. I don't sleep on my knuckles. I don't. If I see and I believe that if you come rapping and acting all retarded and I don't know you, I'm going to snatch you up and body slam you on top of your head. Guaranteed. Or I'm going to choke you out like a crab on your back. I'm going to literally bad knees and back, and I'm going to choke you out, and I'm going to make sure I do it quick. I'm going to have your carotid arteries, and that's not being tough. This is what you need to know. I won't have no, when I say I won't have no feelings, I really mean it, y'all. And some of y'all might go because you watched all those movies where the guys are fighting in war and they walk over and they see the bodies and they go, you know, and all that. No, it's not drama, man. No. You made a choice. I believe that everyone should be living a righteous life, but never entered the defiance of the wicked. Sadly, though, they didn't have a choice to get to the position that they're at. But they have a choice in the decisions they make, like those little knuckleheads that run the stores and steal stuff. The individuals flying the jets, whether it's a remote operated program, somebody had to program it, or somebody's piloting it, they make a choice when they see these lives. When those individuals highly trained, who are dealing with equipment that you could be privy to, some of us know how to make, all right? Come down, they've been doing this stuff and training for 10, 20 years, and they were hard hitters on the battlefield, and they've been selected, or they've been groomed and reared away from all that to perform in other theaters to which you know nothing about. That have go around and they see people alive that see things, they say, okay, well, these people saw what we just did. They drop them off out of this craft that don't look nothing like what you see flying. Nothing. Maybe it can even, with mirror technology, that stuff's 30 years old. So you would call it stealth. Oh, it exists. And they go on, and the people don't have no guns. Not saying that they will be able to fight them back anywho, but at least having a fighting chance. That's why I call it, to me, it's some punk stuff we're witnessing. And these individuals don't care. They don't care about you. This government is not what you think it is. It is not. It is a perversion. They're already talking about, well, what if Trump gets exterminated? That's what they want, even if it's the illusion. They want civil war because you're going to have the racists just running around killing anybody of any color. And then subjugating certain pale skins that they've had on their marker, because y'all don't know how to come together to be able to squash that. You're not like the deacons, armed deacons who trained. They were actually military and they had a plan. They didn't have no cell phones and internet all around them. You people don't know how to breathe yet. And I'm not beating you up. I'm stating a fact. Now, I mentioned the 2,000 children in Hawaii. Well, we know there's more than that missing every day. And who are the ones that can make the change? Who are the people who can actually do something? Hey, what's up? What's up, Rondo, Herbo? Oh, what's going on, beloved? T. Hines, what's happening? What's happening? Snoo, what's going on, baby girl? But like I said, you're having this thing where they censor stuff because these are cowards. They're weak. And I'm not saying that to modify my character or anything that I always usually display. They are weak. Trust me when I tell you, they are. You don't want to believe me? Just have a good look and really pay attention to them. They are not strong. They are cowardly. They fear. That's why they have to do things the way they're doing it. Y'all were grafted in from birth into a lie, but you've always been part of a truth. You need to walk in your truth. You need to stop being afraid. You need to stop you need to rise above the occasion. I don't care if you got to go get some rocks, some dice, some dominoes, some chicken bones, and some sticks and stones and shake them in your hand and spit, piss on it, whatever. I don't care what you got to do and say, I curse them for the ground they walk on it. You need to know that you, and in a number, are capable without feelings and emotions. Do it without being direct, but being direct while being indirect. You get where I'm coming from. You just have no clue. They set young punks up around me as if I'm supposed to wallow, not knowing that those individuals probably on their last leg. Not probably, I'm just saying. The stupidity of it all. Training as if I don't know. Other people don't know. There are people around here who are not out like, I'm only one, I've got a story to tell, so I'm doing this because I'm not here to stop nothing. But these individuals don't really realize how many people are watching. And how many people are ready to react. And I mean, some of them are loose cannons, even though they're part of the network of good. One of them might look wrong, and one of these cats, I'm telling you, listen, man. We're going to read today I'm not going nowhere. I'm waiting for my brother to come and get his rent. Oh. I don't know who you are if you're here watching. Hold on. Y'all know me. Excuse me. Hey, James Baldwin. How you doing, buddy? So, y'all know I don't set amounts no more because it's a few dollars, which I appreciate. Because that's all I ask. Corbin Dixon. Respect. Thanks for the donation, beloved. But you know what? I didn't know. You probably did it while I was over there in Flagstaff. I saw a couple of books, and I was about to do the withdrawal to the other account. I know somebody says, "Do you really have all those accounts?" Some of you people are so wicked and so evil, and you need to really straighten up and stop being so weak. You know, let me tell you about evil. Let me tell you a story. No, I'll tell you a story another day because it's long. It's part of my actual story, but you stop. Stop worrying about something else when you're not even taking care of who you are. Seriously. Okay? Stop being stupid. Now, I can't show numbers on here because they'll, you know how the idiots are, but I will show you 2 Wells Fargo and 2. Yeah. So don't be stupid. You see, I purchased the books, I show them. So don't because you're greasy and you're low down, rotten, dirty shame, and you don't want to step up to the mound and swing, be a no hitter. Hey, get walked maybe. That's nothing I can do for you. I got a place for you, but there's nothing I can do for you. What I'm here to do is you have a choice. You can stay stupid and asking dumb questions, not believing because you don't believe in yourself, or you can start believing in yourself and pay attention to key phrases and key words that I put out here. They are well aware of what I'm saying. But some of you, I really need you to snap. I gotta pop my knuckle. That's what happens when it feels loose because I've been hitting. I can't tell you everything I've been doing. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm punching something hard, even though my hands are wrapped and I got gloves on, I pop my knuckles out. You know what I mean? Like, you ever? Whole nother thing. So, then I have to soak my hand in ice cold water for till my fingers can't even move. Just for it, you know what I mean? Another thing. You can send books. Cure Meal, I love what you did. We're going to read that today. We're going to get back into that. That's an excellent book. We're going to get 100 Years of Lynching today. So get yourself prepared to. This is what I'm doing with 100 Years of Lynching is conditioning you. I'm allowing you to step into yourself instead of just outside of yourself, looking at yourself. You're supposed to do that anyway. I'm allowing you to accept the reality that these things happen, but they're happening all the time, even right now in certain countries. It's not an ipso facto. It's a parlor trick. It's real, but it exists everywhere. And it shouldn't exist here, but you need to know the tactics. And that's why it's important for me to read this so you can. I don't want you to go outside and be looking at every peck of wood you see, or pale skin. I'm not going to call them white, or very less melanated, and feel some kind of way. But it is to have focus, because there are the times you're going to come across these little monkeys with their little beard driving in their little truck. Like they think they're really bad, going to their KK meeting, and you give them the dirtiest. You give them we call it a dope. We call it, what in California they call it the dope ghost face. A face that shows no implications of care whatsoever, nor fear, but a sternness. If you only knew. You see that? Okay. I actually downloaded a few videos years ago about some matches that I was involved in, where it showed these skinny guys beating these guys. This guy's like 150, 160 pounds. And he was an open matches, people my age. At my age at this time, back then, these matches that were recorded about 15, 16 years ago, beating people 220, almost their weight and a little more. because I don't know if I might upload on here because I'm the one recording, and I got 2 of my matches on there. I obliterated these 2 guys, but it's not about that ego or anything like that. It's just because some people always train and they think they're prepared and ready. Like Mike Tyson's quote, you know, people always want to punch somebody in the mouth. Or you're always a badass until you get punched in the mouth. Or you know how he says it, whatever. I have my own saying, you know, based upon Newark, New Jersey. You're real tough with all that rah-rah until somebody come back who ain't about that rah-rah, but about the business. I'm not here to sell nothing, brother. I'm here to deliver. See, you know, as long as you have feelings and emotions bound to how you react to things, that's worse than the adrenaline dump. That means you'll hesitate. And if you hesitate, anybody that knows what I'm talking about, a hesitation, it's not a good thing. But then again, you also have people who will say, but if you enact, you might make a mistake. You need to move beyond that, people. You don't see the police crying. They got the internal affairs who's corrupt. You got the fake the magistrates call themselves judges with the goddess Venus. You know they're perverted. Nobody's constitutional. You got sheriffs now, not all, because I know some good sheriffs, y'all. I know some good police too. No, I do. I always got to say that because I need y'all to be mindful. It's not about emotions and feelings. It's about knowing the facts. Everybody makes a mistake. Who do you think you are when they're servants to you? That if you make a mistake, you're any different because the system has been infiltrated and corrupted long ago. It's not about righteousness or law. You need to be righteous in their endeavors. And if you are, and there are people who are moving just like you, know this. There is no group or organization that can hold you down anywhere. But first you need to be practical. And a lot of you are like 20, 30 years too damn late. I know you're listening to me, but you're not really. I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna get back with y'all here shortly, okay? Hey, what's that? Hey, Humble French, what's going on, beloved? What's happening? Alicia Cooper, hey, how you doing, beloved? James Bond, what's going on? Salute, soldier. I hope that was informative. Nothing but respect to all walks. And we're gonna get into the read. I gotta eat, all right, and rest a little more because I am pretty exhausted. Because when I woke up, it was only like an hour or so. So it's just it is what it is. All right, I'm cool with it either way. You know what they say about those of us? For 30 years, I didn't hardly get no sleep. So you know what they say? Most people don't live that long. They only make it past 5 or 10. I had pneumonia 18 times. So you know what they say about people who don't sleep a lot, right? Well, it's more than that. So for those of you who don't sleep that much, go and read up on it, okay? See what you find out. I have my own interpolation and interpretation, but go see what you find. Maybe we'll have a conversation about people who sleep a whole lot, which is very good, and those who don't hardly sleep at all. But you must be active. Okay? So, appreciate y'all coming this morning. Everything ain't what it seems to be. There's a lot of lies. The system is corrupt. The media is perverse. These politicians are sickly. You see them. They'll destroy the earth, kill 2, 3, 4 billion people just because that's how perverse they become. And there is something. These idiots don't know nothing about it, but there are those who are behind them, who put them in the front row, regardless of you awakening, who work with other things. Trust me when I tell you this. You're not the only bipedal things walking, okay?